everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is the first time you've been here before, my name is Jordan and I review boxing gear. Today I have a really cool set of boxing gloves that I'm going to do a review for you, and they are these Salvador training gloves. So these gloves, these boxing gloves were sent to me by Box Up Nation to test, try out, and do a review for you. So shout out to Box Up Nation. If you've seen my other videos, often I mention him because he just has a really good shop, really good rates, great customer service. So I'll put his link to his website down below. That's where you can get these gloves. He's the only US retailer of these gloves. So he has these and a lot of other really great brands. So make sure you check him out, and thank you Box Up Nation for sending these to me to try out. So Salvador is a Spanish brand, Spanish company. However, the boxing gloves are made in Mexico, as here on the label says, underneath the Salvador, hecho en Mexico. So this company, something I really like about them, one is I think they're trying to do something unique and of their own. So they're not a copycat brand. While these are made in Mexico gloves, there's a lot of unique things about these. I wouldn't consider these your traditional, from like an ergonomic and design standpoint, Mexican made gloves. And then there's some stylistic things here that they're doing that I haven't seen any other brand do. So we'll kind of walk through that. But overall, really unique colors, really unique leathers that they use. And I appreciate that, somebody out there trying to do something new, innovate, bring something new to the table. So I really like that. So these gloves are 16 ounces, and I'll kind of do a walk around for you. All right, so taking a walk around these gloves, first let's talk about the leather. So we got the burnt orange in what they call a black python colorway. So first, the quality of the leather. The thickness and overall quality of this leather, to me, is extremely nice. That was the first thing that jumped out to me when I opened the box and pulled out the gloves, was the leather. So of Mexican made gloves that I own, these are the nicest leather, and I did confirm they do get this leather from Mexico as well. So very, very nice leather, nice thickness. It's soft, but I definitely feel like, due to the thickness of these, that it's going to maintain its color well, and also it's going to last a long time and not break down on you. The black python leather, this again, I like that they're doing something different. I haven't seen leather like this on any gloves. Now, you can totally, see the grain and the texture and everything here. Very soft, like going against the grain like this, super soft. You're not abrasive, not cutting, anything like that. So if you did want to use these in training, you don't need to worry about like scratching up or hurting your sparring partner if you wore these. So if you wanted to do these, you're not going to hurt yourself or anyone else. So really, it's soft and still a nice quality. And again, on the black leather here on the palm is just like this burnt orange, the thickness and overall quality. And then they got the python on this side. This is something unique that I haven't seen another brand do. Normally the seam is right down the middle, but they have it coming down like 2/3 this way. So just something unique. I don't know if that's better or worse, but it is something different. I like that they're trying something new. On some of their other gloves, this is one color, this is another. This, while they're both black, it is two different types of leather. You got just your plain genuine leather over here, and then you got the black python on this 1/3 on this side. So overall leather, welted seams, quality, super nice, very high quality leather on these gloves. Looking at the stitching, so we got one seam across the back. It's a little hard to see because it is black thread, but I think it is done nicely. It's straight, no loose ends or anything. Going all along the sides, nice tight stitches through here, across the back of the thumb, the fingertip area, really clean through here. No gaps, nothing splitting. Really nice down through there as well. Around the piping, looks good. looks good too. On the palm, double stitching through here, looks nice, straight, clean. The arch around the palm also double stitched, looking good. And this seam down here for this, joining the two different types of leather, clean as well. Around the thumb, good stitching as well. All welted seams, look really nice. I think the combo of the burnt orange and the black just looks great as well. So leather quality, excellent. Stitching, really good. On the inside, open this up here, we have a blue kind of a satin polyester liner. It's not super silky like Fly or like the Adidas Ataspeed. Yeah, I would say it's just at the tiniest step below in like how silky it is. It's not rough. It's not rough canvas like maybe you're used to with other Mexican-made gloves. But it is this like dark navy, kind of silky smooth liner. Very comfortable on the hand. It is through here, stitched through, so very tight. As you get into the hand compartment, it is not like melted against the leather or anything, but there's no, so it is a tiny bit loose, but there's no bagginess. It doesn't bunch up in the fingertips, doesn't bunch up in the thumb. It is not uncomfortable at all. It is just the tiniest bit like loose in there. So not a criticism, I'm just describing what it's like. I have no problems with it. And that liner goes all the way to the back down here into the fingertips. It's along the back of the thumb. Very, very comfortable. You know, from a higher end, higher quality pair of gloves, this type of liner like this and Fly, like this is what I would expect. So really nice. So yeah, walk around the gloves. I'm really pleased with the color, quality of the leather, quality of the stitching, the liner. It's all great. All right, so that's kind of walk around the glove, and that's really great. But for me, you know, probably the most important thing is fit and feel, how they perform. So these gloves, so these are a pair of, so these are 16 ounce. You have the right here on the tag. I weighed them. They are, each of them right on the nose, 17 ounces, so a little bit over the tag, which for Mexican-made gloves is not unheard of. For Mexican-made gloves, I typically buy a 14 ounce or 12 ounce pair depending on the brand. So these 16 ounce here, and you'll see some orange here, it's just from like the orange leather here from training in them. My hand, the edge of my hand is about right here. So plenty of room in the hand compartment. When I was training with these, because I wanted to get the most kind of authentic feel, I just used hand wraps. I didn't use my Skulltech gel pads. Check out that review if you haven't done that. I didn't use either of my Fortress hand wraps. Check out those if you've done that. But there's definitely room in the glove with the 16 ounce for both of those. And my hand would have been a little more, wouldn't have been as kind of swimming around in here as they are in a pair of 16 ounce gloves. So if you know, I have medium-sized hands, and if you've seen any of my other videos, I always talk about how I prefer kind of a more compact hand compartment. I would, if I got these gloves, I would do a 14 ounce pair. That said, 16 ounce performed amazing. It's not uncomfortable, so that's not a knock on the glove, that's just a personal preference, is what I'm saying. So even though I do have a little more room here on the side, then it's just a personal preference. My hand in here didn't move, it was well protected, and was comfortable in here. It's a very comfortable, ergonomic hand compartment. So we'll start with the thumb. So the placement of the seam here is comfortable. It doesn't pinch, and it also doesn't cut in on the webbing. And then the shape of the thumb is comfortable as well. Parallel with a little bit of a curve on the end like that. No jamming on the top. No jamming on the top. Plenty of firm padding across the back, so thumb is well protected. Fingertip compartment is it's covered up with the liner that is on the inside of the glove. There is a bit of a fingertip bar here, some like rolled leather that they have, so your fingertips have something to grab on and curl under and make a nice fist. As you can kind of see here in this profile, so fingertip, and then this section and that section here is about where these knuckles are for me, and up here, that's where these knuckles are for me, making a bit of a, not a perfectly flat, a little bit of a rounded punching surface, but extremely protective. I was very surprised. Again, made in Mexico, traditional gloves, I kind of think latex foam is pretty common. This is a really nice, firm foam they have here. It does not feel like latex. And I felt my knuckles, I could get some feedback there, like my knuckles coming through, never hurt my hands. And I mean, I really, and again, where I'm at right now, gyms aren't open, so this is all training on a heavy bag. And the padding was very protective, good feedback. I mean, I was kind of started out light to test, went up to as hard as I could hit, no problem. So the padding on these, excellent, and also kind of different, kind of unique compared to what you see out of a lot of Mexican-made gloves. So hand compartment is comfortable. Fingertip compartment is nice. Punching surface is nice and protective as well. Thumb placement, great padding. Grip bar is in a comfortable spot. It's yeah, it's pretty firm, so it lines up right there where your hands are going over, turning over. So that's really nice. Wrist area, there's a lot of wrist padding in this. So it is this, I can take my hand out to show you, but it is this rounded padding on both sides. It's 1.5 inches thick, probably on both sides of this round. So there is a lot of wrist protection here. And across the back, this is probably about 1 inch of pretty dense, firm padding. So great wrist protection, a nice ergonomic hand compartment, comfortable thumb, good punching surface, and I think really unique foam that allows your knuckles to kind of punch through a little bit. You know, you feel that, but we're extremely protective. It's a really nice, it's soft at first, but then it gets dense and protective pretty quick. So I thought that was really nice. So overall, fit and feel of the gloves, very comfortable. My personal preference, and again, just because I like tighter kind of fitting gloves, I would probably grab a 14 ounce pair of these gloves. But fit and feel, great. Performance, again, all on the heavy bag, good feedback, extremely protective, didn't hurt my knuckles, thumb was in a good spot, didn't jam my thumb. Even though, like I said, there was a little bit of more room than is a preference for me, my hand didn't move around, wasn't shifting around in the glove, and that was just with wraps, not with any extra padding, which would have filled up even more space. So performance of the glove was exceptional as well. I was very pleased with how these gloves performed. So overall, so I really like how the brand is doing something unique. Their padding is different from your traditional Mexican-made gloves. The leather they are using, the overall design and colorways they are doing, totally unique. Build quality, I think, is exceptional. Of the gloves I own that are Mexican-made, this is the nicest leather of any gloves. It is on par with, it is very good stitching, and it's just overall, like the quality of the leather, the quality of the build overall, these are the nicest of the Mexican-made gloves that I own. These would be the nicest. So overall build quality, exceptional. Fit and feel, excellent. Again, my preference, I would get a size down, but still protective, ergonomic hand compartment, good fingertip compartment, good punching surface, protective padding, comfortable thumb, very, very protective wrist area. So overall, Excellent gloves. My plan for these is I would like to get a 14-ounce training pair, and then they just have a lot of their 8 and 10-ounce fight glove options that look really great from a colorway perspective, as well as just the ergonomics and kind of fit and feel. So those are kind of on my list now of gloves I need to get. A 14-ounce pair of trainers, and then some 8 and 10-ounce ones for more speed work, mitt work, stuff like that. So yeah, thank you again, Box Up Nation, for sending these to me. Congrats to Salvador for the company for these gloves. I think you're doing something great. I think the gloves are super high quality, and I really like the designs you guys got going on. So it's a brand I'm following, and looking forward to getting a couple pair of these for myself. If you guys want to get these gloves or other Salvador products, again, check out Box Up Nation. I got his link down below. I'll put a link for the Instagram and website for this company as well, so you can just see some of the other stuff that they're making and what they're doing. And if you do use Box Up Nation, you can use the code JordanMiller10. That'll save you $10 on any purchase you do through him, whether it's Salvador gloves or something else. So be sure to do that, save some extra money. But yeah, that's my review of these gloves for you. If you guys got any questions about them, please comment down below. If you want other videos, other reviews, or other content done, comment down below. Please like the video, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of all the upcoming videos. And I'll see you guys next time.